Marcus just got the news. After 3 years of grinding, he's being promoted to Senior Marketing Manager. His salary is jumping from $68,000 to $92,000. That's a $24,000 raise. $2,000 more per month. He's ecstatic. He calls his girlfriend, texts his parents, posts a subtle humble brag on LinkedIn about exciting new opportunities. That night, he lies in bed doing the math. $2,000 extra every month. I can finally start saving seriously. Maybe max out my 401k. Build that emergency fund I've been putting off. Fast forward 18 months. Marcus is making $92,000 a year. And he has less money in his bank account than he did when he was making $68,000. Not the same amount. Less. How is that even possible? Today, I'm going to show you the exact math of how lifestyle inflation steals your raises. Not theories, not estimates. The actual dollar-by-dollar breakdown of where that $24,000 went. And I'm going to show you how to stop it from happening to you. I'm Nick. Hit subscribe, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why most people never build wealth no matter how much they earn. The first 30 days. Let's track what happens to Marcus in the first month after his promotion becomes official. Week 1. The car decision. Marcus has been driving a 2015 Honda Civic. Paid off. Runs perfectly. Gets good gas mileage. But it's got 87,000 miles and some minor cosmetic issues. Nothing serious. But Marcus is a senior manager now. He's going to be meeting with clients, attending bigger meetings. The Civic feels beneath his new position. He doesn't buy a Ferrari. He's not reckless. He makes what feels like a reasonable decision. He trades in the Civic and leases a 2024 Audi A4. The lease payment, $495 per month. Insurance increase, $85 per month. Total new car expense, $580 per month. His Civic was paid off, so this is a pure additional expense. But he rationalizes it. I'm making $2,000 more per month. A $580 car payment is totally affordable. First month cost, $580. Week 2, the wardrobe upgrade. Marcus's old work clothes were fine for his analyst role, business casual. Some Banana Republic, some J. Crew, some Target mixed in. But senior managers have to dress differently. He needs to look the part. One Saturday, he goes shopping. Not crazy spending, just upgrading the essentials. 3 new suits, some dress shirts, better shoes, a nice watch that looks professional. Total, $1,850. He tells himself it's a one-time investment. It's for his career. First month cost, $1,850 one time. Week 3, the apartment situation. Marcus has been living in a modest 1-bedroom apartment, $1,350 per month. It's fine. A little dated, but fine. But his lease is up for renewal in 2 months. And he's been looking at places in nicer buildings. There's a beautiful apartment in a newer building, better neighborhood, nicer amenities. Gym in the building. It's $1,875 per month. That's $525 more than his current place. He runs the numbers. I'm making $2,000 more per month. After taxes, that's about $1,500. A $525 increase in rent is only 35% of my raise. I can definitely afford this. He signs the lease. Monthly cost increase, $525. Week 4. The lifestyle creep begins. Marcus has been stressed with the new role. More responsibility, longer hours, higher stakes. He's been ordering dinner a lot more. Too tired to cook. DoorDash 3, sometimes 4 nights a week. Average $25 per order including fees and tip. He's also started going to nicer restaurants for lunch. His old routine was bringing leftovers or hitting the cheap sandwich place. Now he's going to the bistro near the office with colleagues. Got a network, right? Average $18 per lunch, 3 times a week. He's subscribed to a premium gym because the old one felt too basic. $89 per month instead of $25 new monthly recurring costs. Increased food delivery, $300. Upgraded lunches, $216. Premium gym, $64 more total, $580. Let's add up month 1. Car, $580. Wardrobe, $1,850 one-time apartment increase, $525. Lifestyle expenses, $580 total first month impact, $3,535. His monthly take-home increase after taxes, approximately $1,500. He's already spent more than twice his actual raise increase. And that's just the first month. Months to 6. Month 2. The streaming and subscription spiral. Marcus upgrades his internet to the faster tier because he needs it for work-from-home days. $30 more per month. He adds HBO Max because everyone's talking about that new show, $16. He gets the premium Spotify family plan, $17. He subscribes to a meal kit service for the nights he wants to cook but doesn't have time to shop, $120 per month. New monthly cost, $183. Month 3, the vacation he deserves. Marcus hasn't had a real vacation in 2 years. He's been working his ass off. He got the promotion. He deserves a break. He books a week in CABO, all-inclusive resort. Flight, hotel, activities. It's pricey, but he's making good money now. Total cost, $2,800. He puts it on his credit card. He'll pay it off over the next few months. No big deal. One-time cost, $2,800. Month 4, the social pressure expenses. Marcus is hanging out with different people now, other senior managers. They go to nicer bars, better restaurants. They talk about wine like it matters. He's not going to be the guy who can't split the $300 dinner bill or suggests the cheaper bar. His entertainment budget has quietly tripled. Used to be $200 a month. Now it's $600. Monthly increase, $400. Month 5, the gear and gadgets. Marcus needs the new MacBook Pro for work. His old laptop works fine, but the new one is faster, sleeker. It's a tool, right? An investment, $2,400. He also upgrades his phone, the latest iPhone. Why not? He can afford it. $1,200. He gets the AirPods Max because the sound quality is supposedly incredible. $549 total. $4,149 in gear. One-time cost, $4,149. Month 6. The relationship expenses. Marcus's girlfriend is used to him being broke, but now he's making good money. She's not demanding, but there's subtle pressure. Nicer date nights, better gifts. That weekend getaway she mentioned. His relationship spending has gone from $150 a month to $400 a month. Monthly increase, $250. Let's calculate months to 2/6. Subscriptions, $183. Month times 5 equals $915. Vacation, $2,800. Social expenses, $400. Month times 5 equals $2,000. Gadgets, $4,149. Relationship, $250. Month times 5 equals $1,250. Total 4 months 2 to 6, $11,114. The annual math. Let's step back and look at what happened to Marcus's $24,000 raise over the first year. Annual salary increase, $24,000 after federal, state, and payroll taxes approximately 38%, $14,880 take-home increase. Now let's look at his new annual expenses. Car payment, $580 times 12 equals $6,960 rent increase. $525 12 equals $6,300 food and lifestyle $5,80 mal 12. equals $6,960 subscriptions. $183 times 12 equals $2,196 social expenses. $400 12 equals $4,800. Relationship. $250 times 12 equals $1,000 times 12 igual a $768. Total new annual recurring expenses, $30,984. One-time expenses in year 1, wardrobe, $1,850 vacation, $2,800 gadgets, $4,149. Total one-time, $8,799. Grand total first year, $39,783. Wait, let me say that again. Marcus got a $24,000 raise. After taxes, that's $14,880 more take home. But his expenses increased by $39,783 in the first year. He's not just spending his entire raise. He's spending his raise plus $24,903 more. Where's that extra money coming from? Credit cards, the vacation he put on a card, the gadgets he financed, the lifestyle he's funding with debt. Marcus is now making $92,000 per year and somehow has more financial stress than when he was making $68,000. This is lifestyle inflation in its purest form. The invisible erosion. Here's what makes lifestyle inflation so dangerous. Each individual decision seems completely reasonable. A $580 car payment on a $92,000 salary. That's only 7.5% of gross income. Financial advisors say you can spend up to 15% on transportation. He's well within guidelines. A $525 rent increase. He's now spending $1,875 on rent, which is about 24% of his gross income. The rule is to keep housing under 30%. He's fine. An extra $580 per month on food and lifestyle. That's barely noticeable when you're making $7,666 per month. Every single expense, looked at in isolation, is justifiable. But personal finance isn't about individual expenses in isolation. It's about the aggregate. It's about the cumulative weight of all these reasonable decisions compounding into financial prison. Marcus is now locked into a $92,000 lifestyle. He can't take a pay cut to pursue a passion. He can't take time off to start a business. He can't weather a job loss without immediate crisis. His promotion didn't create freedom. It created golden handcuffs. And here's the cruelest part. He genuinely believes he's being responsible. He's not buying designer clothes head to toe. He's not driving a Porsche. He's not living in a penthouse. He's made modest upgrades that align with his new income level. And those modest upgrades have destroyed his financial future. The alternative path. Let me show you what Marcus could have done differently. Same scenario, $68,000 to $92,000, $24,000 raise, $14,880 take-home increase. Alternative Marcus makes one decision. He's going to save 75% of his raise and allow himself to increase lifestyle expenses by 25%. 75% of $14,880 equals $11,160 per year to savings. Investments. 25% of $14,880 equals $3,720 per year for lifestyle improvements. That's $930 per month to savings, $310 per month for lifestyle upgrades. Here's what Alternative Marcus does. He keeps the Honda Civic. It works, it's paid off. He pockets the $580 month car payment. He takes the nicer apartment, but finds one that's only $200 more per month. Not $525, slightly nicer than his old place, but not the luxury building. Cost $200 month. He buys 2 new suits instead of 3. Shops at a department store sale instead of the high-end shop. Cost $800 one time. He allows himself one nice dinner out per week instead of 3 or 4. Cost, $100, month extra total lifestyle increase. Rent, $200, month equals $2,400 year. Wardrobe, $800 one time. Food, $100, month equals $1,200 year total. $4,400 first year. This is actually above his $3,720 lifestyle budget. But he decides the wardrobe is a one-time investment and he'll be stricter in year 2. Everything else from his raised $10,480 in year 1 goes to maxing out his 401k contribution increase, building a 6-month emergency fund, starting a taxable investment account. After 5 years, Original Marcus has $8,500 in savings barely, $14,000 in credit card debt, $67,000 in retirement minimal contributions, net worth $61,500. Alternative Marcus has $24,000 emergency fund, 6 months of expenses, 0 debt, $142,000 in retirement accounts, $38,000 in taxable investments, net worth $204,000. Same starting point, same salary, to completely different financial realities. The difference: Alternative Marcus understood that a raise isn't permission to spend more. It's an opportunity to save more. The formula. Here's the simple formula to prevent lifestyle inflation from stealing your raises. When you get a raise, before you do anything else, calculate your after-tax increase. That's your real raise. Then split it. 70 to 80% to savings and future you, 20 to 30% to lifestyle improvements. If you get a $10,000 raise and your after-tax increase is $7,000, $5,000, $5,600 goes to automatic savings, investments. $1,400, $2,000 for intentional lifestyle upgrades. Notice I said intentional, not whatever you naturally drift into spending. You decide in advance. I'm going to use $100 month to eat out more, or I'm going to upgrade my gym membership, or I'm going to buy better coffee. But you decide. The money doesn't just evaporate into a generally more expensive lifestyle. The secret is that your old lifestyle was already working. You were already surviving, probably comfortably. On your previous salary, you don't need to spend more to be happy. But you do need to save more to be free. Lifestyle inflation isn't about the big, obvious splurges. It's about the accumulation of small upgrades that seem reasonable but compound into financial prison. It's the car that's only $500 a month, the apartment that's only $400 more, the meals that are only $20 more each time. Only is the most expensive word in personal finance. Next time you get a raise, remember Marcus. Remember that $24,000 raise that turned into $40,000 in new expenses. And ask yourself, do you want to look richer or be richer? Because you can't have both. If this video stopped you from making an expensive mistake with your next raise, smash that like button and subscribe. Share this with someone who just got promoted. They're about to make decisions that will affect their financial future for years. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.